I keep seeing these videos on YouTube talking about the rise of toxic gym culture, and it's not the guys doing it. It's these new age women. They tend to be younger, maybe in their 20s, maybe their teens, but also in their 40s too. A couple hither and thither, and in their 30s. And they have their tripod up. They're taking up all this room. They think all the space around them belongs to them. You can't walk by their camera, right? They'll get mad if you happen to glance their way. They'll call you a creep, not to your face necessarily, but online, which in my opinion is defamation of character. Who's the creep is what I want to know. You're dressed with your boobs hanging out. I've never seen anything like this until recent years. You're wearing these shorts that are very short. They're showing everything. They're showing your crotch. They're showing your derriere. They're showing your shorts going up your crack. I mean, you're basically letting it all hang out. I mean, and then you have the nerve to get angry if a guy looks your way. Hey, morons, we're visual, and you know that. That's why you're dressing like that. Got your boobs hanging out, your sports bra. You come in there with a shirt or a hoodie on, and then you take it off, or you come in with a sweatshirt and then you take it off and you got your midriff, you got your boobs hanging out, you got your ass in everyone's face, you got your tripods up, and then you have the gall, if even the guy happens to look your way, because he's like, that's weird. Tripod? What the hell is this? Is this a heli weird? A low budget heli weird movie? No, it's narcissist. It's narcissism because it's one thing to record yourself. I do that, and some of you've seen this on this platform, TikTok and elsewhere. But what I do is I put my cell phone in a discreet place. If people happen to walk by while I'm pushing a 225-pound box and pulling it back for 4 laps and doing 180-pound farmer's carry, so what? I mean, sometimes they'll apologize as I'm coming back. They'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that." I'm like, I don't care. You didn't know. Who cares? As long as I get the gist of what I'm doing, because I'm lifting heavy ass weight. I'm not doing little sissified movements, little prissy movements, so you get all the beta males. Go, oh, you're so hot. You're so hot online and likes. It's annoying. It's annoying. I've never seen the level of narcissism that I've seen over recent years, and it's getting worse to the point that men, guys, fellas, are you leaving the gym and want to have a home gym? Because that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing on YouTube. Guys are literally being, for lack of better words, forced out because they don't want to deal with this toxic gym culture that's perpetrated by these new age women that think the world revolves them, and then they have the gall, the actual gall, to get on socials, TikTok, other platforms. Why do guys not? Why do they not like me? Why do I have a boyfriend? Why not approach you? Hello, have you seen how you act? You act like you're extremely unapproachable. If someone looks your way, you want to call them a creep online. We're tired of it. We're tired of your women's lib. You burned the bra that started in the 60s. We're tired of the narcissism. The world does not revolve around you. Because you think it does because on social media you get a gazillion likes because you're shaking what your mama gave you and your daddy gave you. But once you get out in public, you see, no, it doesn't translate like that in the real world. Because in the real world, guys are fed up with this nonsense. Go look on YouTube. They're fed up with this. They said, no, I'm not going to save you in the gym. I'm not going to help you if the bench press comes down your chest because you might accuse me and say, me too. You might sue me. I seen one. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is the latest phenomenon too. You gotta pause every 10 seconds. Hold on a second, or every 2 seconds. I'm sorry, my bad, my bad. Let me pause every 2 seconds, like they do. A lot of people, mostly the girls these days, the younger ones, they pause every 2 seconds. What is it? You can't formulate a thought for like 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. Attention span of a goldfish much. So let me try. Let me go. Let me pause every 2 seconds or 5 seconds. It's annoying as feck watching these videos and pause all the damn time. It's ridiculous. And these videos keep popping up in my face on YouTube, so it must be a huge thing. This toxic gym culture that these women, these new age, I call them new age because pe- people my age, women my age, I'm 54, they're not doing that, okay? My mother's age, that older generation, they don't do stuff like that. They dress modestly, they don't let it all hang out, all the boobs and everything, the friggin' short spandex shorts, whatever they are, up your arse, right in the line showing it, and your booty sticking out. I mean, what are you doing? Are you selling something? 'Cause that's what it looks like to me. It's narcissism. It's narcissism is what it is, and we're tired of it. But I seen this one video where this guy was there was a pool party, and this woman was drowning. She was in her 20s, and this guy is 29 years old. I think it was like a web designer or something like that. He pulls her out of the pool, and he gives her mouth to mouth. Is that is that CPR? You get certified for that, right? I was certified for that once. Well, she goes and sues him for inappropriately touching her. claiming, this is the Me Too nonsense, claiming that he was touching her breastises and inappropriately touching her as he gave her mouth to mouth. She said she wished that he should have let some woman do it or something. That's kind of freaky if you ask me. You're dying, idiot, biatch. You're dying, and this guy gave you mouth to mouth and revived you. You spit out the water, and now you're suing him. This is Clown World 2.0 we're in, and this is why guys are increasingly they don't want to approach women, they don't want to talk to them, and it's your fault. It's your fault. This is years and years of this from the '60s burning of the bra, the woman's lib. I don't needs no man. You know, I could bring home the bacon and fry it up. I don't need a man. This is where you're at, and now you're crying to us, Argentina, on the internet. Oh my God! How come I went out with my ass hanging out, my breasts? How come nobody looked at me or even talked to me? Well, we're tired of it. We're tired of it. You're not modest. You're not humble. You're a freaking damn narcissist, and we're sick of it. We're sick of it. All right. It's ridiculous where we're at, but this is where it is because, and I blame some of the beta males. I blame the beta males. You're online going, oh, you so hot, as if you're gonna get a date with them, as if. Why you keep feeding the beast? Stop giving these women attention, these narcissists. Give the trad moms and trad wives attention. That means traditional wives. That's actually a thing. Women that actually want to be modest and dress more modestly, because you should. That's biblical. But these girls these days, I call them girls because you're not really women, even if you're in your 20s or 30s and you keep revealing all this stuff. Because it looks like, what's the difference between that and because you let it all, your bosoms out and all that? I mean, it looks like you're trying to give away something or put something on display that ought to be covered up. It's a fucking gym. It's not a damn runway. It's not a damn red light district either. What are you doing? So, guys, you look at her because that's natural. Look at, oh yeah, look at that arse. You want to go and put that online and go, look at this creep. No, who's the creep? It's you. Take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror, narcissist, and we're sick of it. We're sick of it. We're sick of it. We're not giving you any attention. We're not paying. Pay attention. Pay. My attention's worth a lot, and I'm not giving my attention to narcissist women. To all those good women out there, those modest women that aren't conducting themselves like this and not have tripods up and think they own all the space that the video's capturing and you can't walk by the camera. To all those women that are actually normal, like the days of not too long ago, big thumbs up to you. But to these, it's one thing to have a tripod, but if you get it out of the way, if you don't want people in it, put it in an area or go in an area where there's not much traffic. You don't own the gym, idiots, narcissist. All right? It's one thing to have a tripod, which I think is retarded. I mean, what are you doing? I'm doing 2 pound laterals, and you're not deadlifting and sweating bullets. You're not pushing and pulling a heavy sled or a heavy box like I do. Or farmers, you're not doing any of that. Not doing anything. So what are you showing? You know what you're showing. It ain't how strong you are. You're trying to showcase your body. All right, knock it off because. This is why you're crying online in part and getting kicked out of gyms, which is I see as a thing, because people are sick of it, including women at women's only gyms. Yeah, and it's one thing to have a tripod, but don't get mad if people walk by it. I think having a tripod is totally stupid. But this is the highly weird selfie, selfish generation, Second Timothy 3 generation, where they're just so narcissist. They're so caught up in themselves. They think literally the world revolves around them. Does it hurt your feelings? Did I step on your toes? I don't know who I'm talking to out there. Probably nobody's going to watch this. But if you take offense to it, if the shoe fits, wear it.